Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I'm bringing you today something which is probably not one of my usual classics, but a very interesting car all the same. It's actually a Citroen Xsara from 2004. Remarkably, it's covered just 18,000 miles, and it's predominantly had one owner through to November 2022 for when the car was new in 2004. Now, obviously, having only covered 18,000 miles, there is a remarkable freshness to this car. It is a 1.4 petrol, so it's not going to be terribly expensive to insure, and it does 42 miles to the gallon, and it's in a fairly low tax class. So running costs are going to be good. Bearing in mind the mileage, it does feel like aspects of, new car feel about it. For those of you who probably need a new car but don't really want to be spending £20,000 on a new car, it's a good option because the car itself has had an easy life. It's in excellent condition all round, as you would imagine. It's called the Desire model, so the Desire model comes with a few nice features like automatic air conditioning. It's got front fog lamps. It has alloy wheels. It's got generally a good level of specification. It's got two sets of keys, remote central locking, adjustable mirrors, or certainly the driver's mirror. You can see it's got a CD player, stereo, electric front windows. If you look close, there really is very minimal wear even on the steering wheel. Can you see how good a condition the interior is? It has its full history. Obviously, only having done 18,000 miles, it hasn't done that many visits to the garage for that very reason. But as you can see, it looks virtually as new in the back here. Real pleasure to drive. It goes very nicely. It does have power steering as standard. That boot is remarkably clean. There are some locking wheel nut adapters there, and there's the wheel brace and spanner. And if we have a little look under here, I'm hoping that there's going to be a spare wheel. If not, is it going to be one of those underslung ones? Yes, it is. So excellent tyres all round. Starts on the button, and just generally, because of this low mileage, it's just a joy to drive. I mean, it really is tight and it feels like a new car to drive, but it's from 2004. Remarkably, 2004. That's going to be coming up for 20 years old soon. I think I'd grab this one while it's available. We don't often keep these low mileage cars in stock too often because people realise what wonderful value they represent compared to buying a new car. And actually, they were always a nice, comfortable car, these French cars from this era. Certainly a 1.4 petrol engine is a good, sufficient size without costing a fortune to run. This Icelandic blue metallic paintwork, which was an optional extra. I know that because it's got the bill of sale. This car was nearly £13,000 when it was new. And it's just a real bonus to have such a nice low mileage car available to offer you. Now, if I get in really closely, I'll point out a couple of imperfections. There's some very minor scratching at a very low level down there. There's a minor chip of paint there. This back panel is otherwise in very good order, as is this front door. You've got some discoloration on the two passenger mirrors. Actually, front wing is good. Absolute minimal markings on the front. Headlamps have been polished. This front wing is good. That's actually a bit of mud down there, so don't worry. Alloy wheels have got very minimal marking on. New calipers on the front. It's got discs on the front and brake drums on the back, by the way. This door's in good condition, as is the roof. And there it is with that door shut as well. Very minor mark here. That's probably been caused by parking, but I'm being fussy here. But as I walk around the car slowly, you'll see that the car does present very well. So, in summary, this is a Citroen Xsara 1.4 petrol 5-speed manual gearbox, just 18,000 miles since new, one owner from 2004 through to 2022. Obviously a very light user of the car. It comes with 2 keys. It's got electric central locking. Very nice car to drive. It feels really fresh, and it's here in stock. Well, if you can think of any other questions, please do get in touch in the usual way. We are prepared to help out with national delivery at a very reasonable price, but we will need your postcode for a quote for transport. We are able to offer a part exchange service where we can deliver this car and take away your old car. And we're also happy to consider light commercials, certainly classic cars, that's usually what we sell, and modern cars too, and we've even been known to take in the odd motorcycle. So folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics signing out. Thank you for walking around this Citroen Xsara with me today.